dolor de estómago de no comer absolutamente nada, y es cuando te das cuenta de que empieza a surgir en todos al mismo tiempo esa idea, y empieza a surgir en todos sin que nadie hablara con ellos. Yo el primer comentario, si lo siento andando parado, cuando le digo no queda nada en la despensa, que era donde guardábamos esa lata de mariscos, y me dice: Carlitos, yo me como el piloto, que además, cuando recibimos la noticia en el día 10 de que no nos buscaban más, es cuando empieza a surgir en todos al mismo tiempo la única idea posible, que es la de alimentarnos de nuestros compañeros muertos, porque no hay otra chance. La primera cosa que hicimos fue un pacto solemne entre todos nosotros, y si alguno de nosotros moría, quedaba a disposición de los demás.
All right, Shalom. This is Governor Mali Outlet of Great Millstone, Atlanta. I want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to all the Akim that are pushing out this truth and sincerity. All right, it's a quick lesson. And I'm going to entitle this, When Famine Hits, People will resort to cannibalism. All right. And as you saw in the video, I don't know who that guy was. I guess he was ex-army or ex-military, and he had survived a plane crash. But he explained that he survived that plane crash. They didn't have nothing else to eat, and so he had survived it by cannibalism. And he explained that the pain from starvation is unbearable, and when you don't have no other options, okay, it's human nature. When you don't have no other options, your mind will start to go into fight or flight mode, to where you'll begin to think like, man, I gotta you gotta eat human flesh, man. And but that's the reason why you need YAHAWASHI in those days, so that he can feed us. We're gonna need YAHAWASHI to get us in that day, get us through that day, get us through that starvation. Least we suffer from starvation and have to resort to cannibalism. Had these individuals had faith, that were stranded, they should have, had they known the name YAHAWASHI, would have sent them refuge. I guarantee that. If any of them would have called on the name and believed on it, YAHAWASHI would have sent them, some sort of rescue or some type of food. This is Jeremiah 19:9. It says, and I will cause them. So this is Jeremiah, who prophesied in Babylon. And I'll start at 8. And I will make this city desolate and an hissing, and everyone that passeth thereby shall be astonished and hiss because of all the plagues thereof. Here's the point. And I will cause them to eat the flesh of their sons and the flesh of their daughters, and they shall eat every one the flesh of his friend in the siege and straitness, wherewith their enemies and they that seek their lives shall straiten them. So the Lord inflicted a punishment on Israel, okay, during this time, because during this time Israel was going the hell off, so they were the Lord gave them up to cannibalism, man. The spirit of cannibalism, said that they will eat the sons of eat the flesh of their sons and the flesh of their daughters, and the flesh of his friend. And straightness means tough, difficult times, and so the Lord did it back then, and guess what? The Lord's going to do it again. The Lord's going to send plagues upon modern day Babylon, or modern day Egypt, which is America. And you know, hey man, it's gonna get ugly out here, man. So what I did, and there's a lot of instances where, you know, the Lord, like Ezekiel 5 and 10, and this is a different translation, but it says, therefore in the midst, parents will eat their children, and children eat their parents. I will inflict punishment on you and scatter all your survivors to the winds. Leviticus 26, you will eat the flesh of your sons and the flesh of your daughters, you know. And hey, the Lord gave, like I said, the Lord gave the Israelites up to this to these punishments, man. You know. But it's in the law that you're not supposed to eat flesh, you know, human flesh. Okay. And I mean, as it should be obvious anyway. But the point being is that, hey, you know, this is an example of this guy was, you know, he's explaining, he's been through starvation before. He's experienced it firsthand. So he knows that it's no joke, man. You know, when your stomach is churning, you know, and he knew, you know, he's been through that point where, you know, he didn't have any other choice to survive. You know, that's why we gotta fear the Lord in these times, and you know, pray and ask that the Lord deliver us in these evil days. You know, during the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay, because it is gonna get ugly out here, man. It is going to get very ugly. Let's get this. All right, this is if I can find it. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Couldn't find it. Isaiah 65:13. Let me get that. Isaiah 65. Bear with me. All right. Damn it. Slakia. Isaiah 65 verse 13. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, my servant shall eat. I don't know why that didn't come up in the search. But it says, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. So you better be looking to be the Lord's servant. Because if you want to eat and drink, and who is he talking to? He's talking to the wicked of Israel. He said, my servant shall eat, but you shall be hungry. You know? And we don't want to hunger in those days, man. We don't want to resort. That man said that the pain is unbearable. The pain from not eating. You know? We don't want to go through that stomach-wrenching pain of having not eaten. You know, that's the worst. They say that's like, starvation is like the worst way to die. You know, starvation is one of the worst ways to die, and it's a slow death. You know, it takes, I believe, I know without water you can go like almost 3 to 4 days without eating. I believe it's like can't remember how long without. No. I'm sorry. Without. All right, Salakia, I looked it up. It says without water, without eating, a person can live without about 3 weeks. So I said 3 days. I didn't mean to say that. But it says, yeah, without food or drink. It says experts do not know how long without eating, but there are records of people surviving without food or drink between 8 and 21 days. So that's a long, you gotta think, man, that's a long time to have and not eaten. Hey, when we do these fasts for the Day of Atonement, and you know, brothers do fast in general, 24-hour fast, even that's tough, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you know, it's your first fast, or, you know, you never done it, a dry fast, that's tough. You know, me, I've done 2-3 day fasts, which is, you know, it's by the second, third day, it's not too, you know, it ain't too bad, but, you know, it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely not easy. So, you know, that was pretty much the point, though. You know, I just wanted to touch on the cannibalism, you know, and that it will come back, man. Cannibalism will come back in a major way, because famine, the Lord is going to bring famine upon the earth. You know, a shortage of food, all right? And, hey, man, people are going to be eating each other, eating leather, eating, what else? You know, eating animals, cats, dogs, whatever they can find, squirrels. People are going to be eating whatever the hell they can find, man. So, you know, that's pretty much it. And Lord, when you were edified, giving all praise to YAHAWASHI, Shai, Bashim, Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone. Shalom.